Thanks for clicking. You're listening to Time In with yours truly, Tommy Crenshaw. With me, as always, is the famous Ricardo Lungus.
Hey, Tommy, how you doing today?
I'm doing well, Ricardo. We're doing well. I heard one of your cousins is making headlines again. And
Oh, yeah, Sandy. Yo, I hate it that she's out there, she's out there spreading rumors. I mean, yeah, she's a corporate CPA. There's no way all of these people that she is naming are involved in tax evasion and profiteering and stuff like that. I can't believe all of them. But she's doing it. She's doing it for the gram. I don't like it personally. I don't like it.
well, that's news. But wow, I was actually referring to your cousin Scratch, the famous windsurfer, another famous longest athlete. But
Scratch. Well, he's doing okay. I mean, he's all right. I don't keep up with Scratch.
He just won a championship. He just won a championship. That's why this was topical. I had no idea about all the rumors, but we definitely got to get a hold of your other cousin.
I mean, Scratch is doing good. I just don't talk to him that much. He's doing good out there. He's doing his windsurfing. He's doing good. I don't talk to him that much. He's kind of like he's on the other side of the Lungus family. Lungus is a big family. There's tons of us out there, but he's kind of like one of the distant cousins. I don't talk to him that often.
Oh, I got you. Well, some of my cousins that I don't talk to are still in a very great town. That brings us to our topic. My cousins live in Chicago, and I spent quite a bit of time up there. It's just a great town. Find me one person that doesn't like Chicago. So,
oh yeah.
So my question is this: why has the NFL not put a second team in Chicago?
Oh, I completely agree with that. I mean, let's just compare. Let's compare and contrast right now. Like let's look at a place like New York. Now, Chicago has two MLB teams. They got the Cubs, they got the White Sox. New York has two MLB teams. They got the Yankees and they got the Mets, right?
Right. They almost put a third one. They were talking about putting one in Brooklyn.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is that Chicago is around the third of the size population wise of New York, but both have two MLB teams. They can't have two NFL teams. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It would be easy. They could share some fields, they could even, build a new field. Everybody likes a new stadium. Everybody likes a new place to go with all the new fancy modern technologies. You get, you like the Raiders guy, like Jerry Jones did back in the day. Everybody likes the new stuff. What do you think, Tommy?
Yeah, no, I think you're absolutely right. People like the new car smell. And you're looking at not just with New York. I mean, you had the Bay Area up until just a couple of years ago. You had two NFL teams in the San Francisco Bay Area. You would have, and oh, by the way, I mean that's the smallest town. That's a small and medium market. But Dallas, if you didn't have Jerry Jones there, if you had like a responsible owner like a Mark Cuban, they would welcome a team in Fort Worth or someplace like that. So the Chicago, and yeah, you're right. You could play in Comiskey. You could play the United Center until you built up a fan base. If you're worried about that. And
exactly.
You start off as an underdog. I mean, that's Chicago loves underdogs. It's why they supported the Cubs for all these years. Up until recently, the Cubs, had a mediocre run, except for a handful of years here and there.
Exactly. It'd be easy for both teams to success. You got, and I got perfect names. You got the Bears, and you got the Cubs.
Right.
So you got the White Sox and you got like the athletic socks. You know, the big long athletic socks. You
Right,
know,
right.
or you could call them the thigh highs.
Yeah.
The big. You got the big long socks, or go with the white stockings. You go with the stockings.
Yeah, that's like a throwback when you call them
Exactly.
to the old days. Baseball fans love that, so you're going to get crossover baseball fans coming to the football games. Why not call them the shoes? Because
Exactly. I mean that's an excellent suggestion, Tommy. Hey, Roger Goodell, you listening to this?
Yeah, the Chicago shoes.
And make them white shoes.
Yeah. Just like the White Sox. White shoes,
white socks. Exactly. Yeah. And your mascot could just be a white patent leather shoe. You know, nice white patent leather shoe, all nice and shiny, like you wear on Easter morning.
Yeah. I mean, it's very relatable. People in Chicago wear shoes.
Exactly. I mean, and I don't see anything wrong with having two teams up there. Just think about the extra revenue. Think about the extra, games. It's gonna be good for everybody. Let's go ahead and expand the NFL league. We talked about this earlier about putting a team in London. You put a team in London, you put a new team in Chicago. Bam, we're back to even Stevens numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you would at that point you would have 34 teams.
Exactly. You put the London team in the AFC North, and you put the Chicago team and like the West or the NFC West. I believe that would work out good. If I'm, maybe the East, one or two. I don't know. We just have to see which one.
Or you could have them, which I always thought would be great, is have pick one team and just have them rotate divisions. I mean,
that would be good too.
Balance out the league that way. I mean, there were times when back before the wild card era, where you might have had a good team that was just in a tough division. I mean, if you were in the NFC West, like a lot of these guys, the Saints and I think the Falcons, and there's no way you were going to beat what San Francisco was doing. I mean,
exactly, so, yeah. So you get the new what we call the white shoes. We got the white shoes. They just floating all through. They play a game over here, play a game over here. Whichever division seems to float right with them. Yeah, that's the one you stick them in for 2 years because you got to go through and have them play at least every team.
Right.
So you get them floating through every team, see where they fit in. Bam, you got your new expansion team. You got your new division, and it'll be excellent. It'll be the best way to go if you ask me.
Yeah, no, everything you're saying makes sense. Sounds good. But to get back to why there's no team in Chicago, we've addressed there's plenty of places to play. I mean, even Northwestern, you could go play at Northwestern.
Exactly.
So that's not the issue. I know exactly what the issue is. And it's pretty obvious. I've talked to players over the years that have played in Chicago, and it's just the place is too damn windy. And if you ever watch a Northwestern game or watch a Bears game, you'll notice, man. I mean, when's the last time the Bears have had a quarterback that could throw a straight pass? I mean, it's probably been McMahon. That's almost 40 years ago. So
he understood the wind swirl.
Yeah, but no, he understood it. He just had a cannon of an arm that just could handle it, but kickers are constantly missing field goals and stuff like that, and Chicago's not going to build a dome. They're too tough for that. It's a tough city. No disrespect to places that have domes. I mean, God, would you want to sit outside in a stadium in New Orleans or Miami? I mean, well, Miami's got a stadium, but New Orleans or Houston. You'd be covered in your own sweat after 5 minutes.
Exactly.
But no, Chicago, no, they wouldn't do a dome. So you're stuck with wind, and no player wants to play. Players love the town of Chicago, but
baseball's a little bit easier with all the wind, but football that's a little bit different. You got to adjust a lot more for the wind. I mean, and there's people that can do it. You gotta be extra talented to play in Chicago. They don't get enough credit for playing with against the wind and their opponent.
Yeah, no, they don't. Kickers have tried to use it to the advantage, like they do with the elevation in Denver.
Exactly.
It's a beast of another color. I mean, it's just.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I hope that's
it's
not.
It's like the cold in Green Bay. They use it as an advantage, but it's not as prevalent as it used to be. Since everybody gets traded around, they get used to the cold, they get used to the extreme heat, they get used to everything nowadays with the domes and all. But I believe it will work. Personally, I believe it will work.
Well, I'm telling you it won't. And we are just going to have to agree to disagree on that one, Mr. Lungus. And that's the end of the game. Thanks for listening to Time In with yours truly, Tommy Crenshaw. TTFN.